Hi, everyone, and welcome to Discovery Days with the Oklahoma Hall of Fame and Gaylord Pickens Museum. We're so excited you guys are here and can't wait to get started. We want to take a quick moment to say thank you to our sponsors with the Chickasaw Nation and the Inasmuch Foundation for making free family programming in 2021 possible. We've got a fun day in store, so we're going to jump right in. As you guys know, this is our museum located here in Midtown, Oklahoma City. We absolutely love this museum and love even more that we get to share it with you. Our mission is to tell Oklahoma's story through its people. So every day we work very hard to share the inspiring stories of Oklahomans with all generations because we believe that Oklahomans are changing the world. That includes all of you. Our inspiring Oklahoman today is Mr. J.B. Perky. J.B. Perky is originally from Texas, and he moved to Oklahoma to finish high school. In 1941, Perky became the state director of vocational education and the executive officer of the State Board for Vocational Training. But today we're talking about Mr. Perky because he carried out some of the earliest soil conservation programs in the state and was a member of the first state soil conservation board. So he worked very hard to make sure that the land in Oklahoma stayed in good condition and could be shared with all of the future generations like ourselves. So another thing here in Oklahoma that appreciates the work of Mr. J.B. Perky is butterflies. So we're going to jump in with a story called Waiting for Wings. I'm going to switch this over so you guys can see my story here. We're going to read Waiting for Wings. We've got a very big book, so it's hard to get the whole thing in here. Out in the fields, eggs are hidden from view. You guys see all these eggs? Clinging to leaves with butterfly glue. Soon caterpillars hatch. They creep and chew. Each one knows what it must do. What do they have to do? You guys see all the holes they're eating in these leaves? Find a place where winds don't blow. Starting to curl up. Then make a case in which to grow. Caterpillar changes now begin. When its body and wings take shape within. You guys see it taking shape down here? When it's time, each case is torn. Wings unfold, new butterflies are born. Look how pretty they are. They pump their wings, get ready to fly. Then hungry butterflies head for the sky, looking for flowers with nectar to eat. They catch a whiff of something sweet. They follow that fragrant scent of perfume until they find our garden in bloom. We've been waiting for wings. We watch them circle, land on their feet, unroll their tongues, and begin to eat. They dip and sip, then fly away back home to the fields. They have eggs to lay. So they're going to go back and lay more eggs, and the process is going to start all over again. What a beautiful book about the process of a caterpillar to a butterfly. All right, guys, we're going to make our own butterflies. They're going to look a little bit like this, but everyone's going to look a little bit different. So we're going to need a paper plate, a pipe cleaner, a popsicle stick, some glue, and some scissors and crayons. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw my butterfly. So I'm going to do my wings down here. I'm just going to use triangles. To make the shape of my butterfly. So up here, I'm going to do the same thing. And then on each side, and on the side, I'm going to make them kind of swooped. Just like that. So now I'm going to cut it out. You can start to see the shape of my butterfly taking shape here. So I'm just going to cut out on my lines here. Cut out each triangle. All right. Once I cut this out, and then I'm going to color my butterfly. Has anyone ever seen a caterpillar in its cocoon while it's becoming a butterfly? I think that would be pretty cool to see. All right, one more to cut out here, and then I'm going to kind of round my wings so they look a little bit more like butterfly wings. All right, so now that I've got that done, I'm just going to kind of round these a little bit more. There we go. Set all my trash aside. There we go. Okay, I'm going to round these two. And this last one here. All right, so now that I've got my butterfly, the shape of my butterfly here, I'm gonna color my butterfly. Remember, you can color your butterfly however you want to. All butterflies look different, and especially when we're doing art, everybody's can look a little bit different however they want it to, okay? Okay, I'm gonna give mine some polka dots here. Has anyone ever been to a butterfly garden? I know there's butterfly gardens and they are filled with what's called butterfly plants. And those attract butterflies in the springtime. I think as it gets a little bit warmer, we'll start to see more and more of them. Okay, now I'm going to color my whole thing. I think I'm going to color it green. I'm going to color right over those dots we made. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I'm going to color my whole butterfly, and then I'm going to attach my antenna and the body of my butterfly. And it's going to start to look more and more like a butterfly. Remember, the edges can be kind of hard to color, but that's okay. There we go. Okay, so now that I've got the whole thing colored, I'm going to attach my popsicle stick for my body. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, and I'm using glue dots, but you can use a glue stick too. And your popsicle stick's going to stick out a little bit. So you want to make sure that you put your glue in the center of it rather than on the ends. So now that I've got both glue sticks there, so that way the glue doesn't stick out. So I'm going to flip my butterfly over. I want my popsicle stick to stick up more at the top. Make it stick up just like that. And then I'm just going to press down. So now I've got my butterfly body. I'm going to color it blue here because I just think that would look cool. Okay, so now I need some antennas, right? Okay, let's flip this over. I'm going to take my pipe cleaner and I'm going to fold it in half, just like that. I'm going to pinch the end and I'm going to take my glue dot or glue stick and put it on the back of my popsicle stick. And then press down real hard. And while I'm holding on to that, I'm going to spread out my antenna, just my antennas just a little bit and flip it over. And now I've got a butterfly. All right, guys, I'm going to stop sharing so you guys can all see how my butterfly turned out. I can't wait to see how everyone's butterflies turn out. Please take pictures of those and send them to us at pics@oklahomahof.com. We love to see the artwork that you all create. I hope to see you guys next week. Bye.